It's lights out and away we go. Bottas reacted quickest. Can he now catch Sebastian Vettel? Great battle between the two Renaults. Into turn one we go, and they're all keeping it clean. Vettel ahead of Bottas. Going wide there is Romain Grosjean, might lose a place as a result. Down towards turn two, and it's Bottas ahead of Raikkonen, locking up his brakes there. Nico Hülkenberg on the inside almost gave the Haas of Romain Grosjean a chance. Kimi Raikkonen very slow, going through the parabolica. Max Verstappen is slipstreaming him down towards the hairpin. Sainz is slipstreaming Romain Grosjean as well.
Unbelievable driving still, Verstappen, who got a much better start. I thought he got a run up the inside of Raikkonen, couldn't make it stick. Raikkonen slow out of turn four for good measure as well, but he's still covering off the Red Bull in the Ferrari.
Now Lewis Hamilton going all the way round the outside of the Sachs curve, and Hamilton might just have picked up a place on Sergei Sorokin and moved into 13th. Yes, he has. Now, this is Nico Hülkenberg, the two Force Indias ahead of him, rather getting in each other's way.
Thanks for that.
And our race leader was Sebastian Vettel. Kimi Raikkonen has just set a new fastest lap of the race, and Daniel Ricciardo is out. Daniel Ricciardo, who has been making his move up the field.
Losing power. Something's wrong.
Okay, Daniel, stop the car, please. Stop the car.
So for the second time in 3 races, we have lost Daniel Ricciardo. Dark clouds overhead as 2 scarlet red Ferraris lead the silver arrows of Mercedes, the 1, 2, 3. The top 2 have pitted. Hamilton running third, hasn't so far. His teammate Valtteri Bottas not lapping too badly in 4th place, a long way clear of Max Verstappen as well.
Rain prediction in 10-15 minutes.
Vettel hanging back. I think he is hanging back, and I think he's probably doing that to show what lap time he can do when he's not quite so close to his teammate.
So, Kimi, this is Jock. You two are on different strategies. Your strategies are slightly different, and we'd like you not to hold up, Seb. Thank you.
Do you want me to let him go? Please, just tell me.
That is the 2018 version of Fernando is faster than you. Played out on the team radio, and you could see exactly what the result was. Lock up from Valtteri Bottas behind Lewis Hamilton into the hairpin. Looks to me like Mercedes have got the situation that Ferrari found themselves in, Martin, where they need to swap their drivers around.
Yeah, by going long has brought Hamilton into play. I think if it rains, any one of the top 5 could still win this Grand Prix.
They are standing by down at Mercedes for a set of ultra soft tyres for Hamilton.
Okay, so box.
So they can't wait for the rain, or they don't think the rain's going to be coming, but Mercedes taking what could be a big gamble here. Ultra soft tyres to the end of the race if it stays dry, and he'll come back out into the race itself behind Max Verstappen.
Okay, so we think a light rain may appear turn 6, but it is very light. I think you're going to have the best chance on this. You've got the newest rubber.
Yeah, it's a half wet, half dry track. You'll be seconds faster on a fresh set of those ultras. It's on this rain, look at that.
Yeah, oh,
that's more than a light sprinkling.
And it's turn 6 though, and that's exactly where Hamilton is now. As we watch through turn 1 here, Charles Leclerc. Oh, and that was nothing to do with the rain whatsoever, but that was a perfectly executed pirouette.
Well, I think his middle name is Lucky today. His tyres won't agree with that, mind you. They're full wets on that, for goodness sake.
Wow.
What on earth?
And rightly abandoning that idea, Toro Rosso, with no water to keep those tyres cooled down. Pierre Gasly would be limping around this track like a camel who's been wandering the desert for 10 years.
Are we at the same venue as this race, Crofty? Is this, look at Bottas up the inside of Raikkonen, is he?
It is Bottas on the inside of Raikkonen. At the hairpin, Raikkonen struggling more. You'd think both Finns would be adept to conditions as if it were driving on ice. Kimi manages just to stay ahead. And now Kevin Magnussen under pressure as Raikkonen goes round the outside of him, and Raikkonen goes off the track, and there's a Force India of Sergio Perez spinning off the track as well and kicking up a whole load of dirt as he lights up his tyres in a bid to get back on the racetrack, and Bottas is ahead of Kimi Raikkonen. Fires it out of the race. Sebastian Vettel, he has been leading almost from start to finish, but now he's out of this race.
Sake. Sorry, guys.
Safety car deployed.
And that will at least slow things down. But what tyres do they put on Valtteri Bottas first? It's all confusion down at the Mercedes garage. They weren't ready with the ultra soft tyres. That's what they want to be putting on, Martin, not the soft tyres that they initially thought.
So box, 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 box. Get the gap. So gap to Valtteri is.
Keep me saying now.
No, stay out. In.
Hey man.
No, sorry, mate. Okay, just go.
Lewis Hamilton leads the Grand Prix. With Kimi Räikkönen pitting, Hamilton has now taken over in the lead behind the safety car, and we're racing once again. Down through the parabolica we go.
No DRS for a couple of laps, but look at the extra grip Valtteri Bottas has got. Is he going to have a go? Hamilton, he is indeed. He's going steaming down the outside. What's Hamilton going to do about that?
Defend for all his might, but Bottas switcheroo at the hairpin. Now is wheel to wheel with Hamilton. No team orders at Mercedes. As towards the Mercedes-Benz grandstand they go. Hamilton by half a car length, now a car and a half, has the lead still.
Valtteri, it's James. Please hold position. I'm sorry.
Copy, James.
But today, in Germany, it's not going to be Sebastian Vettel's day. Lewis Hamilton regains the lead in the championship. Lewis Hamilton, from 14th on the grid, wins the German Grand Prix. And for the first time in Germany, Mercedes have a 1-2 finish to regain the lead in the Constructors' Championship.
Get in there, Lewis. Miracles do happen, mate.
Guys, what an amazing job by you guys. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Love conquers all.
For the first time in his career, he starts outside the top 6 and he wins a Grand Prix. Valtteri Bottas claims another podium in this 2018 Formula 1 season. Kimi Räikkönen ahead of Max Verstappen and Nico Hülkenberg with his best finish for Renault, finishing 5th. Romain Grosjean with a late pit stop was out of the points for Haas, eventually finished 6th ahead of Perez and Ocon. So double points finish for Force India, Ericsson and Hartley.